According to Article 6 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to recognition everywhere as a person before the law. However, 1.2 billion people in the world live without documented proof of their existence. That means they're excluded from modern society and the everyday activities that we take for granted. ID 2020 believes that the future can be different. This public-private partnership is dedicated to solving the challenges related to identity. What if your identity was always in your hands? An identity you can trust, that others can trust. What if this digital identity was always at your fingertips, and people could verify your identity in a few simple steps? What if you were in control of your data and how it's shared with others? What if this personal, portable identity helped you to learn, work, and live? What if showing who you are was as easy as saying, I am?
I am Yosef.
Across the globe, the pieces are coming together to make this happen. Accenture, Microsoft, and Avanade have teamed up to create the prototype you've seen in action. It's a first step towards a digital identity solution for all. To achieve this, we need motivated, passionate people and organizations to join us. So we invite you to come together, collaborate, and realize the vision of ID 2020.
You are approaching the security checkpoint. Please have your identification.
Are you ready for Real ID? Starting October 2020, you'll need a federal-compliant Real ID driver's license or ID card to board a domestic flight. You can also use a TSA-approved document, like a passport.
You can buy or sell just about anything online, and now you can pay for it that way too with what's known as a digital wallet.
Never actually see the money anywhere. It's just virtual. It's convenient, but are they a safer choice? WMAR2 News Mallory's Foste is working.
By 2020, people are expected to make about $726 billion in purchases using digital wallets such as Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, and Apple Pay.
In 2020, the consumers will pay, I think, as seamless as possible. A payment is a part of a checkout process. It's a bigger thing, and those should be more. In 2020, I've selected the product I like, and basically with one click, I would have purchased the product, and the payment would have been part of that process already, as well as all the address details, everything that the merchant needs from my side to do a successful delivery of the product.
Fingerprints. They're used for everything from unlocking phones to gaining entry into a new country. Now, Visa is letting consumers pay with them.
Our biometric cards can allow for you to replace pen and signature by using biometric credentials.
The company is testing new cards that have built-in fingerprint readers. A user's fingerprint is compared against a previously registered pattern and used in tandem with the card's chip or contactless functionality to process transactions.
The card is trained to use your biometric thumbprint, and since your thumbprint is unique, it can only be activated by the individual that's trained the card. And it falls back to pen and signature if you're, for instance, sharing your card.
Visa is not the first to explore biometrics. Last year, MasterCard began testing a fingerprint-enabled card at Pick n Pay stores in South Africa.
All right, in the meantime, economists right now are looking at the economy and saying that this can't go on very long. That is, this recovery that seems to know no bounds. By 2020, the view of these economists is that it ends. that will be the year of a recession, and if so, it would represent the longest stretch we've seen in the post-war environment without a slump or a recession or two back-to-back quarters.
I think we're going to look back on 2008 and 2009 and say, we saw the problems, we started to act on them, and we certainly did in 2009 and 2010, and then people became complacent again. And I feel we're sleepwalking into the next crisis. I feel that this is a leaderless world. And I think when the next crisis comes, and there will be a future crisis, we'll find that we neither have the fiscal and monetary room for maneuver that we had in 2008-9, or the willingness to take that action. But perhaps most worrying of all, we will not have the international cooperation that was necessary to get us out of this worldwide crisis.
An environment of decency, quality, and mutual respect for all human beings and all other living creatures.
We are systematically destroying our land, our streams, and our seas. That's what we have to challenge.